County Master Gardeners help maintain. And with me today is Alice Mickelson, one of our volunteer Master Gardeners, and she's going to talk to us about roses. Alice, why do you grow roses?
Why do I grow roses? Well, it keeps my sanity. I can share roses with everyone. I have friends that if they get sick, they think they can't get well unless I bring them a bouquet of roses.
That's great.
And I enjoy them immensely, and they grow all year long.
Well, I have a difficult time with roses in my yard. Why do these roses look so great, and what it is you do to grow your roses?
Well, roses need several things. They need 6 hours of sunshine minimum. They need lots of water, so I use micro irrigation for them so that I can use it every day. I also fertilize once a month. I spray, and I only spray with fungicide, which is the biggest problem in Florida, is fungus with your roses. And then when I have insects, I will spray with insecticide for them. But I spray once a week, fertilize once a month. I only buy Futuniana rose stock, which is the best rose stock for Central Florida because of the sand, I believe, isn't it, Ed?
It's for the organisms you have in the soil.
Mm-hmm. And then when I plant them, I also amend the soil greatly because of the water. They need like moisture, but they don't like wet feet. So I use a good planting mix.
Okay.
I add to it mushroom, maybe black cow, or something like that.
Okay.
And I also feel like roses are like our teeth.
Well, it seems like we've got a lot of work to grow roses, but you seem to enjoy it. Are there any pointers as far as what kind of pest am I looking for? Do I need to find them early on to take care of them soon, or is it okay to let them get a little bit out of control before I go after them?
Well, through the years, I can see them coming. But we were hit by one that nobody had seen in Central Florida, the chili thrip. And it really knocked my roses back, but we've got that under control. You need to be aware of black spot, which you spray with a fungicide. Aphids are a problem, thrip are, and there's a beetle that comes and gnaws on my roses, and I just go out and whack them with my shears.
Alice, this morning I went out and purchased a rose, and I wanted to add it to my landscape to add some beauty, and I had to make a choice of whether I could put this $10 rose in the landscape or whether I could buy 3 gallons of gas to get back and forth to work. Did I buy something that is going to look nice in my landscape, or did I buy a problem?
Well, Ed, this is a knockout rose, which I like in the landscape, but you didn't buy it on Futuniana rootstock. So it ain't going to last but 2 years, maybe. Okay. And it's not going to do that well had you spent more and gotten one on Futuniana rootstock. It also needs to be deheaded on there, and it has some black spot right there. So it needs to be isolated from any other roses. And my suggestion to you would be put this in a pot.
Keep it in a pot for the rest of its life?
Because if you put it out, it ain't gonna last but 2 to 3 years.
Looks like I also got an extra plant.
Oh, yes you do. You have a weed, which I will just snip off.
Well, thank you, Alice, for telling me about roses. I'm sure I'll add some to my landscape to add beauty to my yard. And if you need additional information, you can contact the Extension office, or you can contact the Central Florida Rose Society.
Yes, they have a wonderful website. It's centralfloриdaRoseSociety.com, and it tells you everything. And if you're going to grow roses, join.
Thank you again, Alice. I really appreciate it.
What do you have lots of in the landscape? Possibly it's shade. You know, it's one of the harder spots to find plants for.